Hi guys, welcome back to the 50 State Cold Case Spotlight, and today we are in North Dakota for day number 3, and today I will be spotlighting the case of Joseph Anderson. Joseph Anderson was born October 17, 1921 in Jamestown, North Dakota, and grew up in Cleveland, North Dakota. He served in the U.S. Army during World War II, and after his military service, he returned home to North Dakota where he began a farm near Woodworth, which would become one of the largest farms in the area. Shortly after Joseph began farming, he met and married his wife Hazel in Jamestown. In 1966, Joseph started a manufacturing business in Minot, North Dakota. He invented a hay grinder to better feed his sheep. He patented the machine and began a manufacturing operation. This machine was called the Haybuster, and in 1969, he moved his business to Jamestown. At the time of his death, he employed over 100 people. His manufacturing company is now owned by his son, Jay. Joseph's friend, Jack Anderson, not related, has known him for 25 years and said in a September 1991 Sun article, quote, "He was a unique person and actually he started with nothing and was given nothing, and he just had the drive to make things work," unquote. Roger, who was a neighbor to Joseph, said he was quite the businessman and always followed through on his words, and some still speak very highly of him. On September 16, 1991, at 1:35 p.m., police would get a call about a car that appeared to have blood stains and a foul odor parked in the Gladstone parking lot. When officers arrived around 3:30 p.m. that afternoon, they opened the trunk of the vehicle and they found Joseph, 69, deceased, dressed in only his underwear and wrapped in a green sheet. Joseph had last been seen at the Ducks Unlimited banquet on Thursday, September 12th. His car had been reportedly seen at the Gladstone Inn parking lot on Saturday, September 14th. Very little information has been released in Joseph's case, and on September 18th, 1991, the Stutsman County State Attorney, Wendy Saluski, told press that an X-ray of Joseph's body revealed no bullet or knife wounds. Also noted that the degree of digestion of the food in Joseph's stomach indicated that his death occurred within hours of eating at the Ducks Unlimited banquet. The green sheet that Joseph's remains were found in, investigators were able to trace that back to his home. However, investigators noted that there had been no immediate sign that someone else had been in the house that night. In November, Joseph's family would hire a private investigator to help look into his case. And on January 24th, 1992, the Sun newspaper would report that the private investigator was focusing their efforts on out-of-state business rivals as possible suspects in Joseph's case. This private investigator told reporters that Joseph had been looking for opportunities outside of North Dakota, and he believed that that could have gotten him in trouble. This private investigator also told reporters that he believes that the people that they were looking for weren't very nice, that they didn't believe in fair competition, and that they also had a few additional suspects that they were looking into. After a few months, this private investigator was not able to bring the family any answers and headed back to Nebraska. Local law enforcement, along with the Cold Case Investigation Unit, has continued to investigate Joseph's case, and they remain secretive about their efforts since the case is still active, which has led officials to decline the release of any information regarding the investigation in recent requests. The murder of Joseph Anderson has been unsolved for 34 years. If you have any information in Joseph Anderson's case, you are urged to contact the North Dakota Attorney General Cold Case Unit at 1-800-472-2185 or contact the Jamestown Police Department directly. Thank you so much for taking the time to get to know Joseph today, and don't forget every time you see those missing and murdered posts on social media to hit like and share, because every time you share a face, we get closer to solving a case. And thank you for tuning in for another 50 State Cold Case Spotlight, and I will see you guys back for North Dakota Day 4 tomorrow.